Welcome to our plant tour of YAYA Foods. YAYA is the largest Powerade supplier in Toronto. It holds a great deal of inventory and most of it exits the factory within 2 to 3 weeks. Our factory runs 24 hours with around 20 concurrent employees running in the factory at each time. YAYA's basic values are operating efficiency, volume, and keeping a high employee morale. It does things such as hold Christmas parties and picnics to keep their morale consistent. YAYA is the largest co-packer in Canada. They do not rely on suppliers for ingredients. They only do it for materials and raw equipment. Why did we choose YAYA? We have a connection with a group member. He is friends with one of the managers at YAYA. Also, YAYA is a very influential manufacturing company. It's the leader in its field in Canada, and it distributes a great deal around not only Canada, but also the US. There's a lot of information containing distribution of products, and there is a convenient location because it is near our school. YAYA is over 500,000 square feet. In its plant, the total land is approximately 800,000 square feet. There are 30,000 square feet for the office, and the remainder is appropriated just to plant and equipment. As I said before, there are 20 concurrent factory workers at each time. However, there are a total of 150 employees that rotate around. This allows them to keep the factory working 24 hours. Our tour was conducted by Sadiq, who is a production supervisor and a friend of one of our group members. YAYA is a co-packaging and manufacturing company who do not make their own brand. They create finished products that are received from several clients throughout Canada and the US, and they create these packages for other companies. Their main clients are Powerade, Minute Maid, and Tim Hortons, the ice cap cups. However, they have approximately 20 clients that span around. However, for the purposes of our plant tour and our written assignment, we are going to be focusing on Powerade. They sell to several customers in Canada and USA. However, as we said before, we're going to be focusing on Powerade. They sell internationally. So they receive their products from YAYA as they are finished there, and they proceed to sell them all around the world. The major consumers for YAYA's products are Canada and USA. YAYA uses a mixture of processes such as job shop, batch, worker-based line flow, and continuous flow. All of these processes are similar, but there are several differences between each one. Job shop is where a small number of custom products are put through several different processes. Batches are where each product goes through several different workstations. Worker-based line flow is where the product goes through several workers that are in a line, as the name implies, and everything is put together in a continuous flow. This mixture allows them to efficiently create every different kind of product that they have. All of the juice, specifically the Powerade that we're using, is batched and put through all of these different processes where most of it is automated. YAYA uses the FIFO method of selling their inventory, FIFO standing for first in, first out, and YAYA is satisfied by this method. The benefits of FIFO is that old inventory is sold first. Since they're selling juices, it ensures that nothing spoils. This also allows them to keep track effectively of price changes in inventory, whether it's caused by inflation or otherwise. Contribution margin changes that are caused by this are therefore easy to track, and this method is also simple and convenient. YAYA Foods is certified for ISO 9000, 9001, and 9003, which shows that YAYA puts great value in reliability, safety, and efficiency. This allows them to ship anything internationally, and it shows how they maintain their own standards of GNP that are approved internationally.
YAYA uses a product and line layout. Machines are arranged based on the principle of flow, continuous flow of materials without congestion. Seamless process from raw materials to finished goods. The departments are strategically placed in order to maximize efficiency. The lifetime of finished goods is usually between 2 and 3 weeks, whereby the clients pick up the product. Here is a visual representation of the plant's processes. It starts off by receiving raw materials, mainly in the form of drum barrels. It is then transferred to mixer containers where special formulas are added and sent via pipes to their respective product lines. The processed liquids are poured into bottles running on the conveyor belt, which are then labeled and packaged for delivery. YAYA practices preventative maintenance in the form of monthly halts in production in which 12 hours are dedicated to cleaning and performing maintenance on all equipment in the plant. According to Sadiq, our guide, he says that this is very important, and although they halt it for 12 hours in a month, in the long run, it does increase efficiency and productivity. They have a repairs room on site that is used for small time repairs. If there are any major problems that they cannot repair, they have a contract in place with a company that will come and resolve all issues. In terms of worker efficiency, workstations are placed in such a way that employees require minimal movement to complete their tasks. Machines automate most processes that would normally require heavy lifting. All equipment also has instructions printed on the sides or at the front. Since most of the equipment and materials in the facility are dangerous, there are many safety mechanisms in place. For example, on the tankers which are hot, there's caution hot signs. Some equipment have doors on them, so if a door is opened, the process will stop. There are also several eye wash stations spread out around the facility, as well as first aid kits and multiple emergency exits if an emergency would occur. In addition, the employees must wear hairnets, steel toe boots, and rubber gloves. What surprised us all was that the biggest problem occurred when the clients are late for pickup, which creates a congestion of space and inventory, which requires the plant manager to create contingency planning and deal with the extra inventory. They also charge extra fees for keeping the inventory past the deadline. What we found interesting was that we were able to experience firsthand what we learned in class in the plant, such as the use of multiple production processes. In addition, the fact YAYA's outputs affect the average consumer and that they are responsible for a large portion of juices intrigued us.
The biggest thing we learned was the importance of efficiency in YAYA and just operations management in general. The measures taken to increase efficiency are seen throughout the plant, and it's definitely a big contributor to YAYA's success. Another huge point was the employee morale and the impact it has on productivity. The measures taken to increase employee morale are unexpected, but it has a great impact on YAYA's success. The other big thing is the importance of automation and technology and how that has affected the manufacturing industry. It increases efficiency more than anything else. And it's interesting to see what kinds of things technology will have in store for us in the future. But the biggest thing we've seen is that operations management is present in all aspects of the business, and it's been a huge factor in YAYA's success. This was presented by Rishav and Dani.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
your
your
time.
time.